What up? Welcome back to the channel, E-Crew. On today's vlog, it's just me and Crystal in our good old Turnbull Canyon electric mountain bike ride. Call it a bike date, if you may. We didn't invite anyone. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's going to be raining tomorrow, so we got a bike today. I'm using the Specialized Ebike full suspension mountain bike. It's an old year model, paired with a BBSHD unit pack power battery, 52 volt. I apologize, it's only 48 volt, 13 amp today. And our Cycle Lumenator light. That's like $190. Hopefully I can use it tonight. Crystal's using her BBS02 with a Lunavol 52 volt battery. She's just over there gearing up, getting ready to start a ride this afternoon. I can't remember when's the last time Crystal's mountain bike. Get a feel for your bike because you haven't biked in a while. Trek Fuel 5 EX frame, size small, climbing on up Turnbull Canyon here. We do like to pedal exercise a little bit, so we're not fully relying on the motor here. Plus it saves battery. Plus, it keeps us a little bit warm because it's chilly today. Pretty cold. It's a rough start here. Make sure you're not off track. Oh, and that's very ruddy. Ruddy and muddy. Muddy. You good? Oh, shoot. Excuse us. Okay, they would not go out of their lane. They were hell-bent on my lane, because that side was muddy. Where's the courtesy on that? Alright, where the heck is Crystal? I don't even want to put my shoes down on this. It's muddy terrain. Good thing both of our bikes have fenders. It rained a lot last week. That's why we have a lot of mud today. Hoo-hoo-hoo. I could wheelie on this. How's that? Good. The climb okay for you? Alright. Let's take a 2-minute break. Holy smokes. Alright. We're actually going to do the single track the proper right way. Our ride is always reverse. So this time we're going to do the single track going downhill. The way it's supposed to be ridden. The way it was made to be ridden. If that makes sense. We always went against the traffic because we have e-bikes and we like to take it slow. But this time Crystal's actually down to get a little bit more challenging. It's a little bit more of an exercise going downhill with your body movement. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall. I don't have rear brakes. My rear brakes are like non-existent. Pretty scary. Alright, here's a single track. Alright, you ready? You see what I mean? You feel your legs? Okay. Good? Downhill single track. Body position. Scouting position. Watch the ruts. Look for Crystal. And I don't see Crystal. Nice, Crystal. Good job. Good job. Okay. If I remember correctly, there's like a somewhat of a jump somewhere here. Oh, maybe they took it off. Those are mean ruts right there. Oh my. I'm tired already. My legs are feeling it. That downhill. Downhill is more tiring on an e-bike. It's like jackhammering motion. And you also feel it in your legs, your thighs. Like, look how muddy it is. That's not too bad, actually. I've seen worse. You good? All right. You see how it's more tiring? It's more tiring, right?
Yeah, my legs hurt.
Yeah, and then also the jackhammering motion. It's a little bit of a tight switchback, but it should be easier from here on out, I think. A little bit. Like everything is a little bit more gradual. Alright, just throttle here. It's nice and slow. Like so. That's a bumpy start. Now it's actually smooth. Sometimes you would see deers, coyotes, tarantulas. This is kind of the first time that it's been here, actually. This build, this bike that I have. Oh, let's wait for Crystal. So I kind of feel bad. Last time I took my dad here, well, he fell at the other side of Turnbull, but yeah, he actually did okay here on this single track. Although he was really nervous. I can see how he was riding. His handlebar was never stable. It was always wobbling. Somewhat slippery. Oh my gosh. Throttle, Crystal. That's why we have e-bikes. She's still trying to pedal. Not really using the tools she has. Like, if you don't use the electric part, and if you're pedaling, you're constantly out of balance if you're pedaling. Skirt! Oh, yikes. I don't have rear brakes. It's not as... I think it's like a 15% rear brakes. In terms of oil left, I have to bleed it, or I just have to service it. Add oil, I believe. Okay, we're out of that single track, and we're just going up Elderbury Trail here, Fire Road. Somewhere here is where my dad fell. Yep, and he sprained his ankle. Still recovering from now. It's gonna take about 3 months, maybe 4 months. Alright, so this is gonna be the first time that this bike is gonna be doing the freeway. We'll see how it goes. I rarely have rear brakes, but should be fun, I hope. I think my battery's holding up. It does rattle because my suspension is on the rear triangle. It's not in the inside frame. Have fun.
I will.
See? You too. Yo. Alright, she's getting her relearning here. I don't know when's the last time she's been here. Maybe 3 months ago. Here's the first jump. Alright. Oh, she missed it. Whew. I gotta admit, this bike feels heavy. BBSHD always feels heavy. Yeah, buddy. I think she almost front forward that one. Phew. Oh, that's a steep one. Oh, holy shit. That was muddy. I couldn't even get a lift off because I was already sideways muddy. That was dangerous. Woo! You almost ate it. Got your heart up, huh? You're like, woo!
That was so hard.
You got high? I just saw you wobble.
My whole wheel was off. Like, what?
But where you landed was bad.
Yeah, it was kind of slightly tilted.
That was scary. I almost slipped in the muddy part. You speed wobbled. Your landing was not good.
I might have gone a foot in the air.
Good. Just keep her steady. You know? Alright, trying it again. I do love this light. I'm gonna be night riding more with this light for sure. $190, but I think it's worth it. And this is like in its lowest setting. I think I could jump it up to. There's a 2 there. There's a level 3, 4. It goes up to like level 6, but in 6 it starts to flash and turns off. Yeah, here's so dangerous there. You be careful, because my goodness, like we sink in before we could even fly. Like you can't even jump off of that one. So we'll leave it at we'll leave my light at level 4 right now. And there's also a code where you could change the settings. It should be like a 8901, I believe. You could get up to PAS 9 on this Lumenator. It comes to you like only PAS 5, and I always like PAS 9 levels. Something to keep in mind. Round 2 in freeway. Give her some space. Yeah, I told her it's actually not the best conditions with those mud. Almost slid out. But here we go. I'm gonna try to keep my confidence up, because that's mountain biking. Very important. Alright, let's jump that. Yeah, buddy. Got some air there. Oh. Whew. Okay, that's not a jump. Here's the muddy part. Oh, so scary there. We just rolled that. We're not even gonna try anything on that mud. Yeah, buddy. Nice, Crystal. Woo. Yeah, this bike is heavy. It's like all the suspensions are on the rear. All right. Did you get air?
Yeah, you see me on the last one? I was like, oh.
Good job. This bike is like heavy on the rear. Like the suspensions here, the mag wheels, the BBSHD. I can't get a lot of air on this bike compared to the others. All right, let's roll. Just arriving here at the water tower, just after sundown. Gonna break for about 5 minutes, eat some snacks. Okay, give our motors a rest. Maybe 2 to 5 minutes. Let's see how much. Oh, you still have 51 volts. I only have 48 volts left. Because the BBS02 just saves you so much more energy too at the same time. It seems that way. Alright, we're heading out. We're going downhill. So the cool thing about this light is also it has an automatic mode, so when it's dark it just turns on. And you can just always up the level. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is too much for some batteries. You just press and hold the up button to up the lights, and press and hold the minus button if you want to decrease the light. The only gripe about this Lumenator light is, well, two things. Is the price. It's expensive, $190 just for a light and a display, and it's really one of the only ones for the BBSHD or the BBS02. There's really not much choices out there, and so the price and also the angle of this display is not so appealing during the daylight. But again, this is really for like those night riders. This would really benefit folks that work during the day and really only likes that really loves riding at night. I think that's who I could recommend it to. I've looked and looked for other choices. You don't really see much out there in the market that's that's of quality. I mean, if you know how to wire your lights and split and connect it, splice and solder it to your main battery, then that's great. But you also need to know the wattage, and you also need to know the volts that your battery can take and your headlight. If you just want kind of like a plug and play, I recommend the Lumenator. Oh, so slippery there. Yikes. It doesn't come with a rear light, so that's something you also have to have a rechargeable one or hook another light as well. It doesn't have a horn. Those are little things I wish it had as well. Because the other one, the one I plugged in with Crystal, it's a horn light. It's a switch, and it's also a headlight. It's just not as bright though. Her light is not as bright. That one you have to wire to like an XC60, which those Luna Wolf batteries already have extra plugins. Regular batteries like UPP or other brand name batteries don't really have another. They don't really have another outlet. So the highest level 6, I don't know why. I guess it just strobes and then it eventually dies, or it just resets. And again, I've looked at other options. There aren't much. That $20 light on Amazon that Crystal has on her bike is only I think it's 800 lumens. It's not a lot of coverage. I don't know if you can see, but her light is not a lot of coverage. It just covers like a square. So if you're a fan of BBSHD mid-drives or BBS02, this is the light that I recommend. It took me like 8 months trying to justify my need for it, but finally bit the bullet. Spent $190 on lights, and I do think it's worth it. Again, if you ride a lot during the nighttime, I'm pretty much lighting up the way for her too. If you don't even really ride at night with your mid-drive, then you don't really need it. Well, thank you for tuning in on today's e-bike adventure. Like and subscribe for more content. Check out the useful links in the description below for discounts on your arielrider, Super73, or your Bafang mid-drive. It's been a blast. It's nice to take Crystal out, just me and her. I miss our bike rides. We've been really busy with our hectic schedule. But that's a wrap. See you guys in the next ride. Peace. You.